You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that's a that. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah, yeah, that's a that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that's a that. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah, yeah, that's a that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that's a that. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah, yeah, that's a that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that's a that. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah, yeah, that's a that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that's a that. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah, yeah, that's a that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that's a that. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah, yeah, that's a that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, oh, oh. gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that shot that. Yeah, that shot that. Yeah, yeah, that shot that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that shot that. Yeah, that shot that. Yeah, yeah, that shot that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that shot that. Yeah, that shot that. Yeah, yeah, that shot that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that shot that. Yeah, that shot that. Yeah, yeah, that shot that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that shot that. Yeah, that shot that. Yeah, yeah, that shot that. Yeah.
Get shot down.
Oh, 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 yeah, let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that's a that. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah, yeah, that's a that. Yeah.
Deadshot dead.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that's a that. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah, yeah, that's a that. Yeah.
Deadshot dead.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that's a that. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah, yeah, that's a that. Yeah.
Deadshot dead.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. You ain't gon' dodge this red dot. Boom, boom, bow, headshot. You ain't gon' play it like that shot. I'm playing that game like that shot. That shot that. I get the cash, I get the bag. Then I do the dash, yeah. Oh, that's a that. Yeah, that's a that. Yeah, yeah, that's a that.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Appreciate you being patient with me as I kind of work out the bugs. Let's make sure that our live is actually playing because I'm seeing on Twitch. Hopefully everyone on Facebook coming through loud and clear. Let's just really quick check my Twitch and make sure that that is functioning the way that it should be. All right, here we go. All right, so back into Myst. I don't know if you guys have played this or not, but definitely kind of a cool game. Okay, so basically we spawned into this world and something has taken over and basically turned everyone into zombies. There's just a few people that are that have survived this mist, and so I am one of those. So I've just spawned into this world. Basically, I have my little camp spot here where I can save, but obviously I don't want to stay here. I want to find something that's a little bit more secure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of go out and start looking for a better place to stay. And as I go in, I'm going to kind of forge some of the items that I find, because just about everything that I find I'm going to be able to use somehow in the game. Let's see what's in this crate here. Alright, so I'm going to grab this stuff here and bring it over into my inventory. We'll grab this saw. So there are some infected out here that we want to worry about. They typically come out at nighttime. They don't come out during the day. However, there is a mist that will take over the area that we're in. And once that mist takes over, the infected will come out. So right now, essentially, they cannot be out when the sun is out. So if the sun is out, they'll burn. They need to wait till the mist is out or it's nighttime in order to not burn. So let's grab this backpack. We'll upgrade our inventory real quick. Let's see if there's anything in this trunk. And there is. We've got some matches in here, which will come in handy. First priority for me is to obviously get shelter and obviously get a vehicle. Give us as much mobility as we can. So we will kind of go explore, look for a place to set up some base camp and kind of get a move on. Not sure exactly where we're at right now. There are also some different camps of bandits in the area. So we want to be cognizant of those bandits, because those bandits are armed to the T and don't like us very much. And so they're going to do whatever they can to kind of kill us and take us out. Oh, look, we found an engine already. So we'll save any vehicle parts that we find to add to our vehicle that we find and eventually fix that up. What we'll need, here's a sample of a vehicle right here. What we'll need is 4 tires. We'll need an engine, we'll need a battery, and obviously we'll need fuel. We can't take that one, so we'll head off and look for our camp that we can set up. A few other things that come into play. You'll obviously need to give yourself some subsistence. You know, food, drink, shelter, protection, so weapons to protect yourself. There are wild animals out here. There are bears that will attack you and kill you, so you want to be mindful of that. In fact, speaking of bears, we are in bear country as we speak, so we just want to kind of keep our head on a swivel, be mindful of anything that might come out to eat us or kill us or attack us. There's usually a bear that hangs out right in this area that we're in. And then right down this street there is a bandit camp as well. So we're going to head off to a shelter. There's a house over here that I know of where we're going to set up our base camp. And then we want to start collecting the supplies that we're going to need to build up the defenses of the base camp and be able to protect ourselves and give us some food and water and all that good stuff. There's a lake over there. We could drink out of it, but the water is dirty, so we want to make sure and clean the water before we can actually drink of it. If you're in a dire situation and you're about to die of thirst, you can go take a sip of the water. Just keep in mind you don't want to drink too much of it. So thanks for joining. Appreciate everyone that's on the stream and supporting the stream. Absolutely is awesome to have our stream growing the way that it is. We're just very, very short into this. I think we set it up end of August. So now we are in the second week of October, and we're up just over 200 followers in the Facebook group, and working our way to affiliate on Twitch. So if you haven't already, please hit that follow button and hit the bell so you can get notified of upcoming streams. So there's a White House there, and this White House is really kind of a good shelter to build out because there's a lot of advantages to it. Obviously, there's lots of lumber around with the trees. There's lots of resources that we can kind of take into it. There's some playground toys out here that we can destroy and get the metal from it. There's also a lookout up there that the infected and the zombies cannot get up onto. So we'll kind of go up there and take a quick look. So we are protected if, you know, if we have nowhere else to go and it's nighttime and we haven't built our shelter up yet and we're concerned, then we can always climb up here and spend the night up here if we need to so that we don't get attacked. So that's always a nice option to have. Gives us a nice vantage point as well. Hey, thank you, Stacy, for the stars. That's awesome, thank you. Our first stars of the stream, so thank you, thank you. If you guys are just on Twitch, we're also streaming live on Facebook under the Deadshot Dad Gaming. So if you'd like to, you can go over there and follow that page as well. So this White House here has a lot of good resources. It's already kind of secured up here. We'd obviously do a little bit more security to kind of fix this so that the zombies won't come in. We've got some kitchen space here with a lot of storage, so already we have an advantage to be able to place stuff into storage here. It gives us a secure place to sleep at nighttime. So we've got some rooms where we obviously can do some additional building. Since we're going to try to save some hostages that are out here that have been kidnapped by some of the bandits, then it gives them their own individual room as well. So once we get a few different folks to join our party, then they'll have their own room as well. So I'm just going to check these cupboards here to see if anything was left over from the last tenants. Looks like they did a pretty good job of cleaning up so they could get their deposit back. Did leave a few things here in the drawers. We'll go ahead and grab that. Alright, and now let's just check downstairs. Now that we know the upstairs is cleared, we'll check downstairs and see if there's anything that we need to take. And then we'll want to get, oh, there we go, we got a good drink here, we're going to need that. Some nails, definitely going to need those. You'll find that the things that you use most are these components here, metal scraps, and of course nails. So anytime you find those things, obviously you want to be able to grab those and hold on to those. There's also a car outside. We'll go out there in just a moment and put this engine in there. Just quickly finish checking these cupboards. The only thing is you cannot stack food. So here we've got 2 jars of canned fruit. If we try to stack those, it won't let us. So, and that's fine. So we'll just we'll actually set this inventory up here anyways. We're going to use this first cupboard here just for food. So any food or drinks, we're going to set them in this cupboard there. And then we can come back and we'll always know where that food's going to be at. Let's grab this Coke. Let's grab this fruit. And we'll stick that in there. Alright, we got a bottle of water here. We'll take a drink of that. So here's some of the information you want to be aware of: your health, your hunger, your thirst, your fatigue, and your stamina. And then of course as winter sets in, you'll want to worry about the temperature as well. So let's go out here to this vehicle. Let's just check in here. Looks like somebody left a hammer. We'll definitely want to take that hammer. We've also got some ammunition. We'll need that hammer as we start to build out here. Let's go out to the car that they left for us. And we'll go ahead and we'll stick this engine in the car. Engine's not too bad. Let's see, it's 48%, so it's got about half life right now. It'll take us 20 minutes, Now remember, we're working against the clock because each night as it gets dark, that's when the infected comes out. And so you want to be cognizant of that. Right now we got plenty of daylight, but as those infected come out, we want to make sure that we're inside in a secured area where they can't get to us. They'll try to come through the windows, and so if we haven't got those windows secured, not only boarded up, but actually put some chicken wire over them, then it's going to put us in a bad spot. So we want to get to the point where we can actually get that all boarded up. Let's take a look at our inventory here real quick. Let's see if we can go out here. I think we can actually break some of this stuff down and salvage the metal from it. But I think we actually need the hatchet though. I want to see if we can find the hatchet. So let's do a quick little bit more exploring. I know there's a place over here. Look, it's actually a place that looks like the military had abandoned it. So before we do that, let's just drop everything that we have here in our inventory. We'll drop it off here in this house, and we'll head over there so we've got a bunch of clean spots open and available to fill if we need to. We're just going to dump off everything. I mean, at this point we don't have any weapons or anything like that, so it's not like we need to worry about leaving that behind. We'll just drop this here on the ground. All right, let's head out. So up here there's a checkpoint, and it's a checkpoint where it looks like there was a roadblock. A bunch of military vehicles are kind of blocking all the public vehicles from getting in, and a bunch of these cars probably broke down in the middle of while they're waiting to get through the checkpoint. So I've seen that there on some of the videos, I've seen some folks jump up on top of these and find some weapons early on. So we're going to give it a shot here and see if we can do the same thing. We have a chest. Let's see what's in the chest. Well, we got some ammunition and we got a crowbar. We'll take it. I don't see a weapon up here. We'll check the other side. Well, there's a stick. You can definitely. Oh, look at that. So there is an M4 rifle. We'll grab that rifle. It's definitely going to come in handy. Grab these sticks. You'll find that you go through sticks like candy. So, and throughout here, there's a lot of additional loot that we want to take just as much as we can get. I mean, the good thing is this is right by our base, so we can always come back here pretty easily and grab some stuff. But we'll grab as much as we can right now. The important things right now are things that are going to obviously sustain life, so food and drink, and then weapons, of course. Scrap metal, huge, definitely something you want to have as much as possible. I've looked at some more inventory storage, which is great. We're definitely going to need that. So it upgraded our inventory by 2 slots, so now we can hold just a little bit more as we're out here looking for some of this important loot. So again, we want to be wary about some of the bandits out walking around. So they can sneak up on you pretty easily, and all of a sudden they'll just start shooting at you. You don't even know they're standing there. So we not only have the infected that we're going to watch out for, but we also have the bandits. Alright, there's a jerry can, so we're going to need gas in that vehicle. There's a spark plug. We are off to a fantastic start. And I'm going to grab this engine because just in case, I'm already out of inventory. Let's just see. If we need to, we could probably drop some stuff off. if we find something that's more important than the other. Grab that scrap. Yeah, so if I'm already carrying it, then it won't let, then I can stack. But if it's something new, it's not going to let me stack it. Oh, there's a pistol, so we definitely want to, let's drop these sticks off. Let's grab that pistol. And we also found some armor, so I'm going to drop these sticks off. And we'll grab this armor. I think we can equip that. And then these here we can actually take with us. So, to give us some extra storage in the house. So I'm going to grab that. I'm just going to set it out here on the road. And then we'll grab it as we head out. I did find that pistol, so I'm thinking I probably want to equip that. It's probably better than walking around with a hammer. Let's see if we have any ammo. Do that, and let's do that. Reload this. Yep. Alright, so we got a fresh 8 rounds in there. These we can also take with us as well. So you'll see it'll give us the option to move as we hover over it. So keep in mind we've got some additional storage here that we can take advantage of. I'm going to eat one of these. Just bring our health just up just a little bit more. Our hunger up just a little bit more. This also takes care of just a little bit of thirst. These rags for that we can use to make bandages. I think there is something. Yep, there is. There's a chest back here. Oh, look at that. Is that a grenade or grenade fragment? Well, there's a grenade right there. Let's see if we can stack this ammo. We can. That's good. Alright, so we'll stack this with that. There's some medicine. Some bandages. And we can come back and get this back. Well, you know, I'll eat this fruit. Because these broken weapons we can actually repair. And again, this is something that we can take with us and add to our base to have some additional storage. Alright, so still haven't found a hatchet. We're definitely going to need a hatchet to harvest wood. It's going to become extremely important. Let's do this. Let's grab that crate over here. Let's head back to base and get rid of what we have. Since we have no more room to grab anything else. Oops, I dropped it. I love how I can just use the force and levitate that and let it fly home, which is good. Because I don't have a free hand. So the game is still officially in alpha, so there's going to be still a lot of updates to come. I would encourage you guys, if you haven't played it or picked it up, go into Steam, check it out. It's fairly inexpensive, but there's a lot of cool things that are going to be happening with this game. A lot of developments that are upcoming. So, all right, so let's do this. Let's stick these in here. I mean, I know we've already got a lot of cupboard space. Well, let's go ahead and stick that there. And then what I'm going to use this for, I'm going to use this for any ammunition. Here we got 9mm. Here we got some rifle ammunition. Here we got some 12 gauge. And then we'll go with the grenades as well. Stick those in there. Before I do this, let's reload this M4. Just 2, 3. Let's reload that. Alright, and then we'll put the additional ammunition. Oh, looks like we used all the ammo in this one. So let's go out and throw the spark plug in. And I don't think there was any gas in this jerry can, but let's take a quick look. So we're off to a fantastic start. I mean, the spark plug's not the greatest. It's showing 10% life left on it there, but at least it'll get it started and let us start to kind of work towards having transportation. There does show there's about a liter of fuel in here, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. So you just put the tank in there, and you click fill the tank. If you're siphoning from a vehicle into your can, you would just click fill can. Alright. And then that is that until we find some tires and a battery. And then for those sticks and stuff, let's just drop them in here. We'll put up our inventory. We'll drop this in here. Drop this in here. I'm going to go put this engine out in the garage. Drop the matches in here too. You know, maybe for right now until we're secure, maybe I'll just put the engine in here. We'll leave it in the house. Our housekeeper might get upset with that, but it's alright. Okay, and then let's move the hammer temporarily. So this will be number 1, this will be number 2, and then hopefully we'll get a, oh, I'm holding it, so it won't let me. And then hopefully we'll get a hatchet here pretty quick, because we're definitely going to need that ASAP. Let's go back up here real fast. We'll finish exploring, see if there's anything else we can grab, and then grab another one of those storage containers. Bring it back for us. Sometimes you can search the garbage bags and garbage cans. Other times you can't, so it's just I don't know what determines if you can or not, but so you just want to be mindful of that as you're kind of poking around. If you see a garbage bag, try to walk up to it and see if you can grab whatever's in it, inside of it. Trying to see if there's anything up there, because sometimes it's hard to get up onto that. I'm not seeing anything. It may be silly that I'm picking up sticks, but you'll find that you're going to go through a lot of sticks. So anything that it tells you to pick up, you'll want to grab. I mean, obviously early on in the game, it's important just to grab, you know, again, the things that are going to help you stay alive. But eventually you're going to have a full stockpile of most of these things that you're finding around. And since we're so close to base right now, obviously it gives us a little bit more of an opportunity to grab some of these extras here. And I don't know how the respawns work on some of the stuff that we're capturing and collecting. I don't know if it, you know, comes back in 20 minutes or if it never comes back or how that works. So if you guys play and you know, let me know. I'd appreciate it. I'm always worried about taking things and wondering if we'll have 0 resources moving forward. Okay, I want to grab this. It does get a little wonky, you know, when you're trying to carry this and kind of maneuver through some tight spots. You have to kind of move it and maneuver it just a little bit, but not too bad. Alright, some more ammunition, which is always good. Some more scrap. That is empty. I really need that hatchet. We can't harvest any wood until we have that hatchet, so it's super, super important. In fact, we can't harvest anything There's a way to actually harvest metal from, you know, cars, from pretty much anything that's metal you can harvest, but you have to have the hatchet to do it. And you'd think that a crowbar would make more sense, but it's the hatchet, so we really need a hatchet to just magically appear. Be fantastic. But so far we're doing really, really good. I mean, we've got a long gun, we've got a pistol, we've got ammunition, we've got an engine, a spark plug, a jerry can. So we're actually rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Got plenty of rags to make bandages, so we should be in good shape there. Alright, so let's grab this. Make our way back to La Casa. Hope that we don't run across any bad guys. I like to use my mouse wheel. With the mouse wheel, you can actually bring this in closer or zoom it way out. I like to make it go really far out because then I can maneuver as I'm kind of running through obstacles. Well, typically in the daytime I'll leave the door open, and this is why, so I don't have to drop it down and then open the door and then pick it back up. And the cool thing with these is you can actually stack them. Like that. So yeah, so don't know what we're going to use this one for yet, because we've got food. Maybe what we'll do is we'll use this one for medical, so like the bandages, medicine, all that good stuff. We got ammunition we're going to drop in there. We got food we're going to put in the food cupboard. Got to drop the scrap metal off. So eventually we'll get everything somewhat organized in here. So I'm going to say let's put the metal in this corner. We'll go over here just a little bit and we'll put the components, because the components will use about just as much as metal, sometimes a little bit more. So let's grab these ones. Drop that. We'll drop that. We'll go over here and we'll drop some of the sticks. Now what we need to do is we need to build some I guess I could have just done that. Sorry guys. These will be my miscellaneous piles since we haven't really got any order to that yet. So what we need, we're going to grab these and we're going to actually fortify this here. So there is a build menu. If you hit B, it's build. And go to the house, I think it is. Yep, the house. And then there's the chicken wire fencing. So we're going to use this livestock fence. You can see that it takes 4 sticks and it takes 11 components. So let's grab our sticks. And from the crafting menu, you can actually make more sticks. And so you use the branches, and the branches will allow you to make sticks. So if I click on sticks here, you can see that I can craft additional sticks. So based on how many branches I have, it'll let me know how many sticks I can craft. So I can craft 12. It's going to take me 24 minutes to craft those 12. That'll take us to around 1 in the afternoon, so 12:45 in the afternoon. We've got the metal, so let's do this. Let's go back over here. Let's kind of fortify these windows. Right now, the zombies can break these boards down, and they can actually get in while we're sleeping. So we want to make sure that they can't come in, and so we're going to fortify those with that chicken wire. So Let's go back into our C for crafting menu, I think it was. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. It was B for build. I'm sorry. Getting my keybinds mixed up with some other games. Alright, so let's pick this here. Livestock fence. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rotate it here. And then I'm going to set it right there using the left mouse button. And then if I hit E to start building, our guy will just do his work with the trusty pipe wrench. And now you can see we've got that chicken wire in there, so it gives us a lot more durability on those windows. I think we just have a few windows that we're going to need to do here. So again, B for building, go to the home menu, go to the chicken wire, craft that up. Q and R to rotate your items if you guys haven't figured that one out yet. And again, the build menu is a little bit wonky sometimes, but eventually you'll get there. Alright, so we're good in this room. This one, these windows, I don't know why, but for some reason they don't mess with the glass. Oh, you can see the mist coming in, so we want to go ahead and close this door here. Unfortunately, in fact, let's go up here because we don't have everything fully secured yet. So when that mist comes in, as you guys see it taking place out there, it shields the sun, and so it allows the infected to get out and walk around. And so they're not burned by the sun's rays. You can either choose to just kind of hang out here and watch how it goes down, or you can actually hit G, or no, it's not G, is it? What is it? Let me remember here what the key is. 7, I'm sorry. So 7. And we can actually sleep through this if we choose to. So there's one of the infected down there walking towards our house right now. And they don't know what to do because we're not in there. So they're not going to try to break in. However, if we were in there, they would start breaking those boards down off that window. But they can't climb, so they're not going to come up here. So we're going to actually just lay down. And we're going to sleep for maybe an hour and see if that mist is burned away. And it has. It's a beautiful clear day, and you can see down here that 2 of our friends who came to visit when the sun came back out, they burned. So we'll want to make sure that we go and we loot their bodies, because sometimes they bring us little treats, other times they don't. You can see they're still smoldering. We're going to eat a loot. This one has nothing. This one has nothing. Let's just kind of take a quick look around the property to see if there's anyone else that's hanging out here. We came to visit. I should probably close this garage. Let's do that. I don't see anyone else, but let's go in and get that the rest of the building in there secured, so that tonight we can actually sleep in the room and not worry about having to go up on the tower and sleep. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, none of them really brought anything for us this time. I don't see any more. It's alright. I wish someone would bring us an axe, or a hatchet, I mean. That'd be awesome. Okay, so let's finish securing these. I'm going to close this just because I'm a little freaked out that they came so early. Usually they don't come this early in the game. Usually you have time to get prepared. We didn't have much time to get prepared. Alright, so that one's good. All these other ones, for some reason, they don't they don't break into. And I'm not complaining, so we have one other one that we want to fix right here. So B for building, go to the house, go to the chicken fence, go to livestock. And then I'm just going to use the mouse wheel to scroll up. And sometimes that does it perfectly for us. There we go. Left click. And then E to start that build. You got to hold down that E. Oh, you know what? So I'm short 4 sticks. So I'm going to hurry and craft some sticks because I did pick up some branches out there. So let's do that. So I can craft 2 more, and then I'll go out and grab some more. So we need 2 more sticks. Shouldn't be too hard, even though we don't have a hatchet. So we'll need to watch the ground to make sure that we find some. There's another buddy here. He didn't bring us anything. And of course, when you're looking for something, you'll never find it. But when you don't need it, it'll be everywhere, and there will be an abundance of it all over the ground. That's just how these games work. They know what you need, and they know what you have, and they're not prepared to give it up easy all the time. We don't need leaves, but we'll just grab it anyways. Now, if we had a hatchet, we could start pounding on the trees and we'd get a bunch of sticks from that, but again, we're not so lucky as of yet. I should probably fix the mouse sensitivity on this because right now it's going to drive me crazy. I started thinking that mist was rolling in already over again, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look as clear as it normally does, but I think it's way too early for that mist to come twice this early on in a game. I don't know if these sticks that I got are the right ones. Let's go check it out. No, so I need 2 left, so let's look at our inventory. Hard sticks, so I need branches. Branches, please give me some branches. I just need 2. Be super, super appreciative. The nice thing about this game is it'll highlight things as you're kind of running across them. So it's, I mean, you can definitely miss things pretty easy, but a lot of times it'll highlight it. Now you want to be careful about these cabins up here because sometimes you'll come up on them and they've got infected inside, hiding from the sun. So be aware of that. If you don't just go barging in the doors because you might get a little surprise. And then you also want to be careful about how much noise you're making because remember there's, see like that guy right there. Let's see if we can, and there's another one right there. They're just not the friendliest creatures either. I mean, I don't blame them. See if we can get a headshot from Deadshot here. Apparently our bullets do not go through glass. Come on guys, work with me here just a little bit. Got 8 bullets with your names on them. There's one down. Now he'll start burning if he runs out here and stays out too long. We're down to 3 rounds. Gotta make them count here, buddy. I mean, the first one went down with 1 round. Oh boy, we're down to 1 bullet left. 1 bullet. Let's see if we can make this one count here. I don't understand why that first guy only took 1 bullet to get him down. There we go. That was the magic bullet. So we'll go in here and see if they've got anything for us that we can take advantage of. They've got an empty wine bottle. My theory with these, for any of you guys who have watched this game before, is that these guys are alcoholics, because every time I run into them, they've got wine bottles. They've got, I mean, they're all over the place. They're super, super grumpy, like they have experienced a bad hangover. Oh, you know what? We have a crowbar, so let's unlock this. Last time I played this, I had no crowbar at all. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a hammer. I thought it was a hatchet. Gosh darn it. Can we stack this medicine? We can. And I don't need this here. We got plenty of those. I do need a hatchet though. But I do not see a hatchet. Anything in these drawers? Nope. Anything in these drawers or boxes? No, no, no. Nothing up there. A plank, we'll take that. Already looted them. So I mean, yeah, once in a while you get lucky with them. You get something that you can use right away. Unfortunately, we didn't find a hatchet or any sticks, so we're going to need to find, again, still on the hunt for 2 more branches. Get those branches, finish the fortification of the base, and then we can sleep peacefully tonight. Usually there's branches below the trees. For whatever reason, they're not finding any. Can't pick up those blueberries. I've got a full inventory. There we go. There's a branch. So I'm going to drop here. Let's drop these rocks. Let's pick that up. There we go. And now that we have them, now that we have what we need, we're going to find them all over the place. Alright, so we'll head back to the house. Get those windows barred up. And we're going on that magical 1 hour, so I think what we'll do is as soon as we get that, see that, I mean right here in front of the house. Now that we have it, it's going to be everywhere. So I think as soon as we get this barred up, I think we'll call this one good for tonight. Let's go in here and make some of these sticks real fast. Alright, then what I like to do just for one little more added measure of security is I like to throw a couple more right here. So again, I'm going to go into my build menu, my house, my chicken wire. We're going to put one of these right here. put another one. Oops, let me close that door. It's getting nighttime, so I want to be wary of that. B for building. Actually, let's do this. Let's go B for building. Let's choose the gate. I'm going to put the gate next. And then we'll put the fence. So that's the other cool thing about this, is it'll allow you to kind of put that ghost image down of your building. So at least you can lay it all out and know that you've got it exactly where you want it to be. Alright, so we need components and we need sticks. Let's just see if there's any more sticks out here now. Now that we need them again. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So it's starting to get dark. Let's go and at least throw these sticks in here. Oh wait, sorry, I have to craft the sticks first. We're going to close that just in case somebody decides to come pay a visit. Because this will take us 12 minutes here, and that sun can completely go down in the next 12 minutes. So now we're just short sticks and components. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want to attract them to the house, obviously. I wish we had more of that metal, but we don't. I don't want to spend too much time out here as it's getting dark. So worst case scenario, we'll go up in... Yeah, I don't like the scary music. Hey there, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the support. Appreciate it. Alright, so we're going to hang out up on the watchtower tonight. And we'll sleep up here. That way we stay safe. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, it's 6:30 right now. Let's do this here real quick. 6:30, so we're just gonna sleep up here. I don't want to attract any unnecessary attention into that house down there, so we're gonna sleep up here. We're gonna tell it, since it's 6:30, we're gonna sleep for the next 8 hours. And hope we don't get woken up in the middle of the night. What? Like 15 minutes. So we were woken up in the middle of the night. And we can't see anything, obviously. It's pitch black out here. So again, we're just going to try to sleep if we can. We only made it till 8:23. Four or five. So we're dehydrated. Let's see, do we have anything with us as far as water goes? We do not. Let's see what time it is. It's 5 a.m. I still probably want to sleep at least another hour, so let's do that real quick. And then we'll go grab some water real fast. Alright, he is, we are definitely dying of thirst. Let's just hope all our friends have decided to call it an early night and headed home already. Oh, see, so one got in. How did he get in? Scared the heck out of me. So that was closed. That's closed. I don't know how he got in. Let's grab some water real fast. Yeah, where did my water go? I thought I had a bottle of water. A bottle of water you can actually refill. Let's put the sugar in here. Save the wine bottle in here. Oh, there's my bottle of water. I want to keep that on me, 'cause I can refill that. All right, that brings our thirst up. Let's get something to eat real quick for breakfast. We're gonna eat a can of fruit. Brings our hunger up to just about maybe halfway. Let's go ahead and eat one more. All right, fantastic. So we are good. Our hunger's caught up, our thirst is caught up, and obviously we've depleted a bunch of our loot. But we made it through the first night successfully. We didn't die. We do have a visitor who came to sleep on our floor. Don't know how he got in. We'll have to figure that one out because everything is blocked off. Unless he just walked right in the front door, because I haven't got that completely blocked off yet. That's very, very possible. That maybe they can just open the door and come in. So with that, I think we'll close out our first night. So thanks for sticking with me. Glad we made it through the night alive. And tomorrow we'll work to secure this base just a little bit more. So again, thanks for the support. Appreciate you guys jumping on. Appreciate you guys being a part of the stream. If you haven't already, please, please, please hit that follow button or that like button or that subscribe button, whatever you have in front of you right there. And then there's a little bell notification. If you could set those notifications to give you a notification when you come back up, you guys would be absolute legends, and I would very, very, very much appreciate it. So with that, we'll call it a night. I bid you all adieu, and we'll talk to you all on the next one. Thanks, everybody.